A lot of people are getting totally wrecked by the quarantine. You know, it's not just a matter of people are getting bored and not finding ways to fill out their time or whatever, but a lot of people have been getting laid off and just completely their lives just getting ruined because of this virus that nobody saw coming this quickly, and, you know, nobody saw the social distancing and all of that. People just assumed to all be taken care of and be A-okay, and my God, has it not. But amidst this whole crisis, we have had the comfort in that several games have come out since the quarantine began, like Animal Crossing and Doom and Warzone's free now and stuff like that. So we've had ways to deal with our struggles. Of course, some people aren't able to game much, but for the rest of us that are still able to, you know, grab a controller or whatever, we've had stuff to do in our free time. But of course, companies like Peta have to come around and ruin it, which is always funny to me every time like a company like Peta is in the news or whatever, because this company, their whole ambition or whatever is to protect the animals, to encourage a vegan-only lifestyle and protect animals under all costs, under all circumstances. But if you do like an ounce of research, you'd find that, you know, their clinics are euthanization hell. State inspector likens Peta's shelter to a euthanasia clinic. Basically, Peta's running the fucking dog holocaust over here as it's like doggy Auschwitz over here in Peta's control, given the amount of euthanizations they do, or have been reported to do at least. So, you know, it's funny that the organization that's all about protecting animals or whatever is also doing this stuff behind the scenes. But definitely don't let them know about that on Twitter or whatever. Definitely don't talk to them about that every time you see one of their tweets show up, because Twitter likes to promote that shit. Look, we're not going to talk about it anymore, alright? It's depressing shit. But what we will talk about is this fucking stupid, terrible guide they put out. Peta's Vegan Guide to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, I gotta remind you all here that this is a video game we're talking about. This is not something that is a reflective of real society or something. It's a game. It's a child's video game where you run around and collect shit and make shit and build cities or something. I've never played it before, but I've seen people stream it, and it is far from any sort of representation of real life violence or animal violence or something. Like, it goes without saying that this game is perfectly fine, and of course they gotta find a way to ruin it. Now, do they care? Of course not. This is just an article meant to strum out clicks, to make them money, to get them attention, to get them to be talked about. And look, I'm falling for it right now, but I enjoy talking about this stuff, and I need a topic for a video, so we are both benefiting each other in a way. So it still works out. It's just, yes, I'm giving them a click. I do have ad block on though, so at least they're not getting money. Not that it really matters much if I have ad block and the rest of the country doesn't, but don't worry about that, alright? Don't think about that. We have real serious questions to discuss on today's video, like, is fishing in Animal Crossing vegan? Now I gotta ask you this. This seems like a pretty self-explanatory question. Is fishing in Animal Crossing vegan? Now, there's two answers to this, alright? I don't know why I did one. There's two answers to this, right? The first answer is very obviously no, because it's just a video game. They're pixels on a screen. It doesn't matter. It's not vegan. It's not vegan. It's just a video game completely separate from reality. But the second answer is that obviously this is vegan because fucking fishing is, you know, a violation of veganism. So, because fish are meat, and veganisms don't like meat. This is a biggie. Oh man, this is a real brain stumper over here. I'm really just struggling, pondering the answer as I sit outside on my tree stump, you know, just thinking about the answer to this puzzling question. Oh, well, here's the answer. Fishing isn't vegan. You shouldn't fish in real life. You shouldn't fish in real life, so you shouldn't do it in the game either. Very succinct and to the point. I like this. Sure, unlike in real life, the fish in the game don't feel pain. They don't feel anything at all, actually, because, you know, it's a game. It's not real. But fishing is harmful to animals and the planet. This is your island, and it's your job to protect it. Tearing the wildlife right out of their ocean homes so you can donate them to blathers for museum exhibits is not only cruel, but also bad for the environment. Tisk tisk. By the way, if you don't know, Blathers is a character in the game, apparently. Like I said, I haven't played Animal Crossing, but I know enough about it to know that this is not anything worth freaking out about. I want to know who wrote this article. Like, we're only one paragraph into it, and I already have so many questions. I mean, look at how long this shit is. It goes on and on. I mean, it's got a lot of pictures, got a lot of visual aids, but I mean, Jesus, I can't even find an author for this. Nobody even wanted their names attached to this. That's how cancer it was. The important thing about this article, though, is that they ask a lot of important questions, like, should I leave the hermit crabs in this game alone? Hermit crabs love hanging out on the shore of your island. Leave them there. Leave them there. Like how this article is just so assertive. It's like, yeah, you should leave them there. You better leave them there, motherfucker. What are you, not a vegan? When you capture a hermit crab in the game, the screen says, I caught a hermit crab. I think it wanted to be left alone in its average home. In this situation, the game demonstrates surprising awareness that we shouldn't be bothering these animals and taking them from their homes. It's almost like Nintendo cares about animals and no they don't, they're a corporation, they're here to make money. What are you talking about? It's just a cute script they wrote for kids or whatever. They don't care about it. There's not some deep psychological thing Nintendo's doing here to test you and see if you're really here to protect the environment. They don't give a shit, alright? Big surprise over here. I like how they talk about real shit. In real life, hermit crabs can live for more than 30 years in their natural habitat on tropicals. I don't care, alright? Animal Crossing. Next question. What would a vegan eat on a desert island? Boy, these are the things I'm really asking myself when I play Animal Crossing. Now, the whole world knows the answer to the eternal question of what a vegan would eat on a desert island: fruit. In this game, it makes you strong. You know what else makes you strong? Meat. I mean, it's true. When you eat enough fruit, you actually become strong enough to shatter rocks and receive extra bells of resources for them. Or, hear me out, Peta, maybe the game isn't programmed to where meat gives you more strength over fruit. Maybe the game just recognizes all of these food items as just one singular food source, and the developers didn't go to think this far into it of, ooh, we should make fruit more energy inducing than meat because that would promote our epic vegan lifestyles that we're totally living in Japan. I don't think they're thinking about that. I think it's just like every item in the game gives you the same amount of strength. If I had to guess, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, some people play this game more than me, obviously, so they would know. But I'm just going on a limb here. I don't think that's why fruit makes you super strong in this game, that the developers just knew they had to promote this super epic vegan lifestyle to you. I don't think that's what happened. Should I build a doghouse? The fuck does that have to do with being vegan? If you get instructions to build a doghouse, don't! Life at the end of a heavy short chain is all too real an issue for many dogs in the US. I'm surprised they didn't tell me to euthanize the damn things. I mean, that's what PETA's all about. I mean, well, not openly, but you know what's going on behind the scenes in them shelters. It's not a pretty sight, which is actually kind of depressing. You know, I'm talking about it in a joking context, but Jesus. Countless dogs are constrained outdoors in all weather conditions would change, just like the one pictured here. Uh-oh. Hey, Alexa! Alexa! How many dogs has PETA killed? After reviewing 2 months worth of records, Kovich found that 245 of the 290 animals, 84% that PETA took into custody, were killed within 24 hours. You know what's a lot worse than chains and dog houses? Euthanization. Just throwing that out there. It's kind of like, what do they call that phrase? Like, throwing rocks in a glass house or something? It's not like that. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Alright, well, close enough. I was almost there. Ha! It's Tom Nook exploiting you. Whew! This is getting into some socialism shit? What the fuck is this? Tom Nook is a tanuki or raccoon dog who we totally want to euthanize, who are often killed for their fur, just like we kill fucking dogs every year. Others like him in the real world are beaten, anally electrocuted, gassed, or skinned alive. Cut them some slack. Whew, Jesus, I didn't expect this to get super surreal. Gassed? Really is doggy holocaust over here. This video is totally getting fucking banned, I swear to God. How can you spread animal rights through Animal Crossing? Give your island an animal-friendly name. Like Vegansville? If I named my Animal Crossing village Vegansville, I would kill myself. Customize your passport with phrases like #InSpeciesism or adopt, don't shop, or go vegan. How can you enjoy your island in an animal-friendly way? Instead of fishing or catching insects, engage in animal-friendly activities with your friends come to visit an island, like having a bonfire. playing music under the stars, or discovering a secret beach together. Okay, this just sounds like an ad for the Nintendo game. Is Peta working with Nintendo here to like sell the game? This sounds like an advertisement. It's like one of those commercials you put up. Explore secret islands or what? Yeah, shut the fuck up, alright? I'm not buying the game. Sit back and enjoy island life while knowing that you're causing no real or virtual harm to animals. Just like you cause no real or virtual harm to real animals when you fish for them in Animal Crossing. Because it's a video game. Is Peta against Animal Crossing New Horizons? Oh my god, dude. If Peta was against Animal Crossing, dude, I'd be harbor. I couldn't buy the game. I just, if I pre-ordered it, I would cancel it immediately. I sure hope they're fine with it. Peta hopes the game will encourage people to feel closer to the animals we share our planet with and inspire them to work to end speciesism. Oh, thank god, dude. That was a tough read. That was stressful. Well, at the end of it, I'm at least glad to know that by playing Animal Crossing, I'll not be engaging in speciesism. We're all good to go. Hell, we've done it. We've done our research. We're good to go. Forget all the bad things I said about Peta, alright? Don't worry about it, alright? These people are onto something, and I think you should listen to them. Yeah. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, and follow me on Twitch. I'm there every day. And I'll be there tonight for the podcast, the live podcast we do. It's epic. You should be there. See you later.